we go. Probably the last stream of this game. Trying to finally finish 100%ing it. We would have made more progress last time, but we spent like an hour and a half fighting Prince Mush. And just a quick reminder of what we need in order to finish. We have one tattle entry that we haven't filled in. No more badges. And quite a few more recipes. So that's going to be the focus at the start while we wait for the email that tells us that the last secret boss is somewhere. Okay. Golden leaf and turtley leaf, or turtley leaf and horsetail. I think we can get turtley leaf and horsetail pretty easily. We're actually going to need to unload some stuff. So for most of the start here, we're just gonna be running around getting the ingredients we need, and then running back to cook them. Now, the one thing that I can't quite recall is if the horsetail that's near here respawns. So we're gonna go and check. And again, a big part of this... Oh, welcome to the stream, Brittle. A big part of this early part of the stream is just a pastime so that we can get the notification that a new boss has spawned in the Pit of 100 Trials. Hey, sweet, it does respawn. Oh. I'm not a big fan of the fact that Yoshi loses some speed as he goes over slopes and edges. I don't really know why they made that change. He used to just instantly be at top speed and pretty much always maintain it. Probably should have gotten an extra Koopa leaf there, but we're kind of short on inventory space. That's part of why I want the pit to open up. Okay, so we're gonna duck in here, grab a specific item from storage. So we have a whole bunch of these mushroom steaks, and we need one for the recipe that we're making right now. First step, horsetail and leaf. And that should give us a healthy salad. And then we combine that healthy salad with a mushroom steak to make just a very healthy meal all around. Hang on. I want to double check something because I think there's an error here in what's listed. Ooh, I can work with that. Okay, hang on. We're gonna do a bit of a chain here. So we have 2 stops to make. Since apparently I can just chain this. Okay, so we need another leaf. And we need to swing by Poshley Heights. I imagine a big part of how speedrunners finish the recipe portion of 100% is by chaining one recipe into another. And we should only need one of those, which is good because we don't have room for more. I'm gonna save before we do this because I could pretty easily see myself messing up the chain and having to go buy extra stuff. And I don't want to do that. So, step 1, we'll use a single item to cook fresh pasta. We'll cook fresh pasta to make spaghetti. Next, we'll cook spaghetti and the leaf. I should probably be double checking a little bit more which recipes I need. I'm just kind of going on memory at the moment of what I don't think I've got in my thing. I might have actually made that one before. And now we duck next door. And I believe we have hot sauce in storage. We do. And now we combine our pasta with hot sauce. And if possible, we might be able to just push this slightly farther. Yep. We got spicy pasta. We got one more type of pasta to make, and we have the ingredient for it. After that, we've got a single slot after omelet. We made this ingredient the other day. Grab the inky sauce. It seems like you can kind of just remix the pasta that you have. Like, you can pretty much substitute any of the pasta dishes in place of fresh pasta. Which is kind of revolting when you think about it. Anyway, spicy pasta and inky sauce should get me one more pasta recipe. Okay, that's a keel mango and a Koopa leaf. Okay, so that one is keel mango and Koopa leaf. That is life shroom and cake mix. You can get cake mix pretty easily. How much cake mix are we gonna need here? Cake mix. Okay, they've got these a little bit out of order, it looks like, in the guide that I'm looking up. Welcome to the stream, Rafkin. Okay, leaf, keel mango, and cake, by the look of things. Cake will be the easiest. Or cake mix, I mean, not just cake. And we'll get 2 things of cake mix. Oh. Oops. I need to unload some inventory. Luckily, a lot of what we're doing is pulling stuff out of storage, which makes this a bit easier. 'Cause it means we have more room in storage to unload the recipes we cook. One of these recipes is going to take an egg. Oh wait, gonna store one more thing. And now we'll go back for that cake mix I couldn't pick up before. Welcome to the stream, B. We are currently playing Paper Mario Cooking Simulator. It's a very simple simulator game since we don't really have to interact with the cooking at all. Okay, now we need a leaf and a mango. And we have just enough room for the two of those. So yeah, it does look like we're going to be coming back here for leaves. A lot. I would stock up on several, but the thing is, we don't really have room for several. Okay, now we gotta go to Keelhaul Key to get ourselves a mango. Okay, first one will be mango and leaf. We got a Koopa bun. It's adorable. Second will be cake mix, and does it have to be a life shroom? I actually want to check this because this just calls it shroom cake. Yeah, it does not have to be a life shroom, so I'm gonna go ahead and not spend a life shroom on it. We'll swing by the Happy Lucky Lottery and pick up a regular mushroom. In the meantime, we'll make one of the other recipes that we could have made. Because, yeah, I'm not spending a life shroom on this. Wait, what? Oh, crap, I'm an idiot. Hang on, I don't really want to have... I'm gonna have to backtrack for something. I don't want it to be the egg, because that's a lot of dialogue to mash through. Is there anything we can justify unloading at this point? You know what? I never use these Volt Shrooms. That, I'll leave one of them in there. We're gonna get 2 mangoes. Pretty sure we're gonna have to go back through the pipe, but I'll check just to be safe. We do not. I think it's pretty obvious at this point why I want so badly to get the message that a new boss has appeared in the pit, because we need an excuse to burn through some items. I don't want to just throw them away, but this item management system situation is pretty tricky, especially since a lot of the items I have are specifically for the pit. Okay. Let's try this again. Mango and leaf. Mango and cake mix. And then Mystic Egg and Mango Delight. Makes you invisible, electrified, or sleepy. Well, that's useless since I can't control what it does. See, we're making some progress. Only 18 to go. So that's shroom cake. And that's zest cookie. I know how to make shroom cake. We already accidentally made zest cookie. But we don't want to do it the way that we did. I wonder if we have a gradual syrup in storage. Either way, we can swing by the Happy Lucky Lottery and get our daily mushroom. Admittedly, the mushroom isn't guaranteed because it's been a while since I last checked. Okay, let's go ahead and sell the useless stuff. And by that I mean the stuff that is most unlikely to not be in any remaining recipes. I'm really surprised that maple syrup isn't anywhere in this shop. Impromptu special. What lies in the pit of 100 trials? Fabled creature spotted. Early this morning, we received a report that a mysterious creature has taken up residence deep within the pit of 100 trials, already rumored to be the lair of an evil dragon. According to the eyewitness that spotted it, part of it looked a lot like certain creatures said to be extinct. We call upon our readers to send in any additional information you might have should you encounter it. Editor's note: to any brave readers that wish to test their skills in the pit of 100 trials, careful preparation is a must. Know that our editorial department will be cheering you on. To any good little children who might be reading this, the pit of 100 trials is very dangerous. Don't go near it. But if you do, don't mention this newsletter. Okay, let's just go and grab a mushroom from the shop. That'll be the easiest way to make one thing at least. And then I guess we'll put our setup back together and head down into the pit. Oh, hang on. We can get rid of our... We can knock out another one by doing something real quick here. This won't really take any extra time. Well, it'll take a little extra time, but not much. Oh, fine. 2 cake mixes, 1 maple syrup. That was an insanely expensive maple syrup, by the way. That was 45 coins worth of piantas. Okay, Ultra Shroom and Cake Mix will be 1 recipe. Maple syrup and cake mix will be another. And just like that, we are up to 43 recipes. So it looks like with what's still there, we're eventually going to make a peach tart, a zest tea, a shroom broth, a zest frappe, snow bunny, cocoa candy, jelly candy, electropop, fire pop. Yeah, the list goes on. Anyway, let's start grabbing the items that we're gonna want. And more importantly, storing away the items that we aren't going to need. Okay, let's see. We got 4 life shrooms, 4 bumps, 4 healing items of various focuses, a few spread damage items, and 5 boo sheets. Actually, let's get that boo sheet back. Truthfully, I think if there's something to have extra of, it's the booze sheets and the life shrooms. Yeah, I think that'll be a decent setup. Let's hit the pit. Oh, and let's adjust our badges. And it's off to the pit. Luckily, we should get a couple of levels on our way down, and we should get a... We should, get a whole bunch of coins. And throughout the dungeon, we should have more than enough excuses to spend some items. Floor 50 for 300 coins. Absolutely worth it to save about a quarter of our time. Oh, hello. Graffiti on the wall here. Swab's wish. I want to get married to Bobo Link, my dear love, in a shocker wedding. I want us to have 22 kids, enough for 2 top soccer teams, shablooey. This graffiti was scrawled on with a fierce hand. It doesn't seem like any amount of rubbing will erase it. Hang on. I have to test this. Oh, thank you. It'll probably still be a couple of floors before we're earning meaningful star points. And by that I mean like 20. Oh no, we're dead. Hang on. That was on the first floor and it hit us with that. I'm not gonna lose a life shroom here to that. Clearly I need to pay a little bit more attention, but like that was kind of dirty. It changed buttons twice for the enemy side right there at the end. Even when I tried mashing to send it back to them, it wasn't going to work out. Really, the only one that I didn't need stunned. think we'll just eat this. Probably shouldn't use mover too liberally, because if I use him too much, I will start to have issues in the recipes. Yeah, we probably won't start making real star piece, a real profit in star pieces until we get down to like floor 70, I think. There we go. Thank you for the hydrate, Lastborn. I will do it in just a sec. Gotta clear this battle first. Ooh, +4, +4. That's a max boost. These guys are going to struggle to deal damage. Oh, I was hitting plus, not X. Wait, that didn't deal damage? I should have swapped to Miss Mouse. She would have been able to one-shot it without spending any FP. A sea of turtle heads in the audience? Yes. Well, no, they're not turtles, they're Koopas. It's an important distinction in the Mushroom Kingdom. And I don't actually know if Rogueport is part of the Mushroom Kingdom, but let's assume. Well, that's a sweet treat. I need some FP back. Is there only one poison mushroom in that whole thing? I didn't know that could happen. I thought it was always two. I needed him to dip down just slightly. Really? 6 for Koops, only 3 for Mario. Coots was at full health. I keep missing the stylish. Oh hey, we're getting actual star pieces. Yep, the wizards are worth a star piece apiece. Or a star point apiece. And part of the nice thing here is that since we did a thorough job going through the since we did a thorough job going through the pit before and we tattled everything that we could, we managed to get here with all of these enemies tattled, which will save us a whole bunch of time. I probably should have taken them out one at a time to give myself a moment for an extra appeal. Ah, yes, it doubled my star points. I wonder if that even applies. Okay, it does. We get 1 star point for every battle. I was not sure if that was going to apply when we got... if the doubling would apply when we got 0 from the enemies. Oh wow, that guy has a life shroom. And he just used it like a regular mushroom. Should be everything back up to full, except our star power, obviously. We can take care of that before the end of the battle. +3/+3, I'll take it. You like the windy attack? Yeah. It's handy in some ways. Specifically, it makes it a whole lot easier for me to set up first strikes. And now we just swap to Vivian and punch him. See, the ideal scenario is that we would get the ideal scenario is that we would get all of the star power that we used in a battle back afterwards. Every time, but obviously not always gonna happen. But if we can take a second and stall out a fight in order to recoup our resources, that's usually gonna be a good thing. I used this strategy going through the pit the first time as well. We're running FP plus, or FP. We're running Flower Finder to keep all of our FP topped up. There we go. The collision on those guys is really awkward. I could go for Power Lift and try and force a +4 attack so that a Power Shell would finish all of them. But in all honesty, I would rather... I think the safer strat is to go for Clock Out. We're gonna get 3 whole star points from this fight, which is, you know, just absolutely wild. So, you know, that would have been the time for our charm to trigger. I might not even have had to lock that, to be honest. So I've been watching a show recently. I was going to say a new show, because I haven't personally watched it before, but it's definitely not a new show. A few years back, Kevin played the video game for Prison Break, and I realized the other day that the TV show is on Hulu, so I've been checking that out, and it's definitely interesting. Definitely makes it hard to feel comfortable rooting for anyone. At the same time, there are a surprising number of likable characters, given, you know, the show follows convicts planning a prison break, primarily. Wow, these guys are giving 2 whole star points. Oh wait, no, they're giving 1 apiece. I have killed 2. I thought I hadn't gotten the star points for the second one. Oh, appealing will do practically nothing because the audience is mostly asleep. +3, +3. That should help us deal with most of the attacks that they throw our way. Okay, that's a level up. That's our first level up in a while. You know, I don't really have a huge demand for badges right now. Let's just go ahead and get HP. I want to get Mario up to 50, hopefully, before we hit the bottom of this pit. That would be ideal. Dang it, if I had tapped one more orange, I would have gotten +4 attack. Oh well. The reason I went with Yoshi is actually for Mini Egg. Because with only 3 targets, there's a good chance he hits all of them. I'm actually kind of impressed that that thing managed to do damage. And part of the cool thing is that he can kind of just spam it. With 2 FP savers. Oh, really? How did he manage to miss the one that would have been knocked out? With 2 FP savers, though, he has very little chance. He has very little trouble just using that over and over again. And he got the right spread to deal with all of them. I'd like to think it's pretty obvious why I thought Mini Egg would be good in that situation. Because it was very good in that situation. Crazy thing is, I still haven't made a profit here. I probably should have just done those 5 levels, but I'm kinda rushing. Nice. Anyone need a heal real quick? We have time. Nope. Okay. Getting better star points again. And that right there was the first fight we've had in a while that gave us decent star points. That was 20. Not even decent, that was just a really good amount. These guys are worth so much more than practically anything else for some reason. +3 defense should be pretty thorough for everything that we have to fight here. Strike first, strike last. Is that Sun Tzu? I messed up that action command. Unfortunately, the deeper we get, the more enemies we encounter that have immunity to fire, which is definitely annoying. Which makes Vivian a lot harder to use, because Vivian's fire is our main source of spread damage. Is anyone below full health? Gonna get in a cheeky sweet treat here. The only thing we actually need is Mario's health. So he's down by 5. Just barely. Oh, he's down by 4. Okay, we were closer than I thought then. Now a little appeal, and then Yoshi should be able to finish this with a mini egg, I believe. $16 damage on the dot. That's genuinely one of our highest damaging reliable moves especially for its cost, if we only have a single target and that target doesn't have defense. If the target has defense, then that gets neutered pretty quickly. But if it doesn't, this will be some good star power. Dang it, I didn't quite get the +4 defense I was hoping for. Oh well. I believe even after their burn damage, this will leave them with 1 hit point. Nope, I was wrong. I was hoping to use the opportunity to restore. It's part of why I was emphasizing defense there. Ah well. Oh no. We took a point of damage, guys. I don't know if we're gonna make it here. That was what? Floor... Okay, we're on to the last 10. That wasn't very good. Okay, we're bringing Bobbery back in so we can get him some healing. So naturally we missed 2 of his heals very early on. Okay, that's a decent chunk of healing. It just blows up a dude in the audience. Let him appeal. Okay, Bobbery's back to full. Now we'll swap to Pete. And appeal. Mario will appeal one more time, and Pete will finish the fight. Is a little bit down in health, and we're a little bit down in star power, but not by a lot. going to try something a little bit daring here. Because I would really like that badge, even if I don't wind up necessarily using it. Can Miss Mouse use badge thief or kiss thief on anything? No. Dang it. I don't know if we can manage to grab it. I messed that up. And now we get in one little sweet treat to heal everyone up before Vivian cleans up the fight. I think that's actually enough. We better hope it is. Yeah, it is. We're only 19 off of another level. Going to try to clock them out, because if we can, then they won't be able to explode. That changed 5 times. Literally 5 times. Also, this is a pretty ideal scenario, because now the power shell will kill the one that was not clocked out. Does anyone need healing? Pete does. Dang it. We're gonna run real quick. Yeah, we're definitely gonna run. Equipped badges. Let's go ahead and drop Flower Finder and Super Appeal so that we can afford to put on Feeling Fine. In fact, let's drop something so that we can afford to put on Feeling Fine P. I really don't want to be put to sleep by those Amazy Daisies. Go, we got one of them. Luckily, one of the daisies has a shooting star, so it won't use that. Or it won't use its song until after we've used the shooting star. Until after it's used the shooting star, I mean. +4, +3, that's really good. Hopefully this one's hard scripted. It is. It's hard scripted to use the shooting star. That's good, because otherwise it almost certainly would have run away. And this thing is going to be worth a lot of star power. Yeah, so we just got almost 50 star points from that. From that one Amazy Daisy. They are the hardest enemies in the game to, like, the hardest standard enemies in the game to kill, because they do massive damage and then run away. Okay, we've buffed our HP a bit to get ready for the boss of the pit. Now we can go back to a normal build. Yeah, I wasn't risking getting sleep comboed out by daisies. I see daisies, I run away and pick a better setup. There we go. I'm glad they didn't, but it definitely would have made some sense to have the things that you encounter on each floor automatically lock onto you. Nice. I should have paid more attention to how much damage that did, because that would have been useful information. We're almost up another level. I don't know if we'll get there, though, because I don't know how many floors we have before the final. We might hit one more level up if we get a couple more fights that give decent star points. Okay, we should be able to heal a little bit after this turn. You know what, I think the smarter move is to appeal. Let's get our star power back. We can heal in the next fight if we need to. We're close enough to a level up that we have some breathing room. You know, I just realized there's a really easy way to kill that daisy. To probably kill that daisy anyway. Okay, so we're gonna sneak in a power lift first, because that should buff our defenses, which is all that should really matter here. Ooh, +4, +4. And now we just have to face tank all of these guys exploding. Which isn't an issue because we have +4 defense. Yeah, so that one gave us 44 star points. That was actually, when I took a second look at it, that was kind of a perfect setup for killing that daisy. And I kind of wish, like, at least one more of those had been replaced with the daisy. Now, the unfortunate thing is that we aren't going to level up on the floor right before the end. Which means we do still have to be careful going into that floor. I can't remember what other 3 cost I had equipped. Because I know I had Super Appeal on. Hang on a sec. Oh, I didn't have another. I just leveled up badge points. Okay then, I'm real smart. Well, for now it'll just be Heartfinder. That's a nice one to have on for this pit anyway. Especially down at this level where we tend to take real damage. I can't do that, I need to wait. Okay. +4 defense is probably more important than +4 attack for that, so that's pretty good. So this one is going to be a bit of a pain, but it does give us an excuse to stall the clock for a sec and restore some star power and such. Dang, okay, it's gonna take a third to kill those ones. That's a lot of damage. And the one in the back is going to be fully healed, I believe. Don't worry, I have a plan. It starts by nuking the other two off the battlefield. Next we sweet feast. That's pretty good. Doesn't quite get Mario back to full, but we can keep working on that. Then we swap to Pete and have him throw a single mini egg. That'll neuter this thing's offenses. And that's how we stall this thing out. It honestly works surprisingly well because this thing heals itself. Oh. Because as long as it's healing itself for less damage than we're healing ourselves for, which isn't the case because that was one of the worst sweet treats I've ever pulled off in my life. We can kinda just keep this up. can confirm we have turned it into a little guy. And we support the little guys on this stream. Now one more turn of appeals, and admittedly they won't be that impressive because the audience is asleep. And then we can take it out. Ooh, new badge. Hammer throw. I'm pretty sure we already had one of those, but well, we definitely already had one of those, but now we have two. Okay, this one's 99. This is the floor that we really need to come out of with full health. Yeah, we need to come out of this as close to full power as we can. Oh, wait. +4/+4. Nice. We should be able to take these guys' hits pretty easily here. Get in a double appeal. Oh, Vivian got healed. Nice. It doesn't matter a ton because we're still going to want a sweet treat before finishing this. You know, if they had both gone for melee attacks there, that would have been pretty much perfect. Can I please have a little more HP? Really? How did I miss that? Okay, so we're gonna be a little below full resources, which definitely sucks because we're about to go into a boss fight. But we'll kind of just have to roll with it. We will get some HP and FP from our badges, which brings us back close to full. And now... Can we afford defend plus P? Let's get 1 defend plus P on. We definitely don't need heart or flower finder because we're going into a boss badge, but I think super appeal is still worth having. So we can technically afford... Now, if I remember right from what I looked up, I don't think there's any... I don't think that there are any status effects in this battle. We'll put on an extra Defend Plus, actually. I think I just took off a Defend Plus to put on Defend Plus P, but I didn't realize I was going to be making room for it elsewhere. And we will put on Flower Saver. Or we'll take off Flower Saver to give room for Double Dip P. I want Super Appeal, and I think Charge P. Or Super Appeal P, I mean. We have 4 life shrooms, 6 booze sheets, a whole mess of healing items, and a couple of shooting stars if we're feeling saucy. Yeah, we've got a decent number of coins again, too. And it's time for y'all to meet the newest boss. Yeah, a zombified dragon named Bonetail used to protect this room. The new boss in the pit is Wacka. And no, this isn't a joke. It's a rare Wacka. I don't think you see many of its kind anymore. If you whack a Wacka, they drop a bump. You can either eat those or sell them for a high price. You did hear me when I said these critters are rare, right? Just checking, because that means you should not whack them. You understand that, right, Mario? Okay, so with that in mind, can I first strike this boss? So that's why you're here. You want to play with me. In that case, let's play. Okay, so first striking him just gave him ammo right off the bat. So one important thing to be aware of here is that this guy uses his bumps as ammo. So we have to be really careful here. So with that in mind, let's start off with a good old-fashioned power lift. And we want to avoid multi-hit moves as much as possible. Dang it, I was 1 off of getting the +4 defense. You cannot, in fact, find them hiding in Keel Hall Key because I beat the one that was there to death. 108 HP, 10 attack, 1 defense. So yeah, he can use his bumps to attack or to heal. so hard to tell what they're thinking. I bet he gets real scary when he's mad, but I hope we don't find out. Luckily, his bump attack is based on... Hang on, we're gonna do something a bit weird. This will give Mario an extra appeal, which now that I think about it, I've got the partner appeal boost badge. I didn't need to do that. So we're just avoiding attacking for the moment because we've got Goombella up. I don't want to waste the boost. And we can use this... Oh, oh no. Also, we don't want to use fire on him. I learned that when we were, when I was looking this up. So, I think our best bet for direct damage is going to be Koops, because he's a single hit character and he doesn't use fire. +3, +4, that's pretty good. And the thing is, he's well, you know what? So yeah, he's going to make a lot of attacks and probably heal this turn. Luckily, our defense is pretty insanely high. We will show Desk Duck during a tattle so that the audience can't throw things at me. There he is. Look at the sparkly dude. Look at the little quacker. He's a good little duck. He do be very sparkly. Oh, and we got a stand redeem. Truthfully, I don't know why y'all don't go for that one more often. I feel like it's one of the easiest ones to fit into the flow. And it's pretty cheap. So we do have Shell Slam, which will do more damage, but it does cost FP. Oh my. Oh, no, that one's gonna do a lot. Yeah, so he heals. You know what? I'm probably going to regret this, but let's find out if there is a limit to how many bumps he can have on the field, because if there is, that would actually make the fight a bit more manageable. Okay, so far it doesn't seem like there is. So I'm going to go ahead and put you away. And then we're gonna just get a cheeky... You know what? I'm gonna use an item. I was going to go for a sweet feast, but I actually think that's kind of a dumb call here. Now let's save the boo sheets for when he's got at least 2 of those guys out. And now he's got at least 2 of those guys out. Yay! You know what? The fact that he hyper-targeted Coops is probably for the best. +4 defense is the main thing that we want to keep going here. How does he keep getting the red ones so consistently? I had to wait for it to charge up before I could actually use Sweet Feast. Okay. He's only got 1 red. We could use a little bit more Mario health, and yeah, that should be enough. So he's probably going to launch a barrage here. Trying to hold off a little bit. So he does seem to always single target with that. The thing is, he has to damage himself in order to get ammo if we don't give him any. We're going to double dip a boo sheet and Whacka's bump onto Coops. That'll get him back up to full health. And luckily, Mario's HP, or Mario's defense is insanely high. We'll fire off a couple of appeals to get our star points back up into a decent range. Go ahead and power lift. I can kind of see why power lift is so busted now. So it's kind of just giving us the time that we need to chain appeals for more power lifts. Meanwhile, our enemy is kind of just beating himself. Which I think might be the ultimate pacifist way of doing this fight. Except, I don't know if there's a limit of how many times he can heal. Or what mechanics determine the number of times he can heal. See, unlike Prince Mush, this is an interesting gimmick fight. It's got unique mechanics that aren't just completely toxic. Like that was a genuinely fun boss fight. Wacka wow. Guess I lost, but that was fun. Hope to see you again sometime. We got the gold Wacka Bump. A shiny Wacka Bump obtained from Wacka. It sadly cannot be eaten. And just like that, we've got the full tattle log, which we'll probably get an email about soon. We've got all of the badges. The only thing left is the recipes. And we've only got 15 of those. I'm just worried that there's going to be some recipe that has like some RNG ingredient that I just need to get lucky and have an enemy drop. Congrats, you tireless tattler. You've had Goombella tattle on every kind of enemy. Your tattle log is now bursting with villainous secrets and juicy bad guy gossip. As proof of your efforts, we've sent you a special reward, the Tattle Trophy. So look, we've put together some nice things here. We've got all 5 Super Luigis. I think there might be one more that we have to go back to the shop for. Because I think it might be time dependent. Anyway. I feel like these in-game time-dependent things will probably have a lot of impact on the 100% speedrun for this game. I really want to look up what the 100% route is like here. Oh. Sampa, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I'm still not sure if I've got all of the Super Luigis. Also, I used way less items than I expected to there. So since there are no more battle challenges as far as I know, you know what, I'll wait to sell stuff until I'm sure. It's not like I'm desperate for the room. I could sell the booze sheets pretty easily. Alright, let's check what recipes we got left. Oh, I do remember a couple of these. Where do we get a Peachy Peach? It's in Twilight Town, right? Ah, sleep in the inn in Twilight Town. We do need a rest. Maple syrup. I've got jam and jelly in storage. And how do I get a poison shroom for that? We got a couple of things to pick up in Twilight Town for sure. Huh. That one's going to be tricky. So, hang on. For that we need a poison shroom. For a poison shroom we need trial stew or inky sauce. Inky sauce we can make pretty easily. So that might be the way to go. Can even kind of chain it in from the zesty that we're gonna have to make. Trial soup we have to make. Oh yeah, poison mushroom is what we need it for, and that's one of the ingredients in trial soup. Okay. Peachy Peach, maple syrup, golden leaf. Hot sauce. And I think we have hot sauce in storage. Hang on, let's double check. Gonna want that slow shroom. Dried bouquet. Do we have hot sauce? We don't. Oh wait. Since we have to sleep in an inn... Actually, there's a... I'm going to put that away because I think there's a chance here that we might wind up sleeping in a more expensive inn. I don't know if whatever we get from Poshley Heights is necessary for any recipes, but if it is, I'd rather spend my inn coupon on that than a night that costs 10 coins. Okay. First stop, Glitzville. Give me hot sauce. I didn't actually mean to hit him, but I'm not exactly sad that I did. Nothing against that guy. All things considered, he's far from the worst character, except for his trouble in the Trouble House, which makes me traverse the entire map for the privilege of buying hot sauce from him. Unless I cheat, which I did. I believe we can get maple syrup here. Nice. Quick trip to Creepy Steeple. So we need a golden leaf. don't want to fight you, dude. Tell you what I will do, though. I guess this is pointless. I am planning on sleeping in an inn next, so I really didn't need to do this for the appeal, but... Ooh, I got a badge. Oh. And we have a sit redeem. There is one more thing we need to get before we can make all of these recipes that I've been prepping for. Admittedly, it's only for one of the recipes, but we do need more cake mix. It takes so much cake mix to do these recipes. That's probably the biggest limitation to these, is you need a lot of cake mix, which means a lot of trips to the Pianta parlor if you, like me, have a kind of full inventory. How many items do I have? I might buy 2 cake mixes. Oh, I've gone blurry. We really needed blurry strats for this section of the game, for obvious reasons. I don't really think it's necessary to go into it more. Also, let's put my badges back in. Let's get back to the set of badges that I want. I don't know if I'll let them eat the cake, but I'll definitely let them make it. That's definitely on the table. The cake, I mean. Except, come to think of it, the cake will be made more on a counter, so, you know. Okay, first things first, we need cake mix and a peachy peach. This is kind of the only standalone recipe that's not in some sort of weird chain. And then for zesty, we need... Oh, I forgot to get my jam and jelly out. Hang on. Can you believe I'm getting out a jam and jelly for a recipe that will eventually be made into poison? Maple syrup and jam and jelly should give us some zesty. Yep, that's just linearly worse than what I made before. And then hot sauce plus zesty will make us inky sauce. And slow shroom plus inky sauce will make us a poison mushroom. Eat it and it'll poison you. And finally, gold leaf plus poison shroom will make the recipe that we've mainly been working toward. Admittedly, we hadn't made poison shroom yet, so that's also fine. Mushroom broth. Now, let's see what we have left. So we're up to 47. The next few things are all ice stuff, I think. So, Zest Frappe, Ice Storm, and Jam and Jelly. I have the jam and jelly for that. Is there a cheaper recipe, though? I'm suspicious here. I imagine this might be... Yeah, maple syrup plus ice storm. That's a tad cheaper. And what about Snow Bunny? Because I don't think I've ever even made that recipe. I don't think I've made that recipe and I've known about it forever. Nope, just gold leaf and ice storm. Cake. Jelly candy will definitely require jam and jelly. Yeah, so we should save our jam and jelly for that one since it's required. Okay, you know what? Let's knock out those two first. So we need 2 ice storms and a gold leaf and a maple syrup. And I think we can get ice storms and maple syrup on... or... let's see if we can get them all in Twilight Town, because we have to go there for the... we have to go back to Creepy Steeple for the gold leaf. Okay, so this is the last gold leaf that we should need. I don't think we can get Ice Storm here is the thing. Yeah, we can, but we can get the maple syrup. We can head back to Creepy Steeple for one more gold leaf. One of the things is we're going to need to make at least one more poison mushroom, which means we're gonna need more hot sauce at some point, but... oh, you know what? I think Glitzville might actually make... or might actually sell... I think Glitzville might sell... ice power, whatever, thingies. Why am I suddenly forgetting words? Nope. I was wrong. Alright, off to Keel Hall Key. Let's store a couple of things. I just know that booze sheets aren't going to be used in any recipes, and I'm fairly certain we have a recipe coming up that takes a fire flower. Oh, wait, how many ice storms did we need? One for the frappe, one for the snow bunny. Yes, we needed two. Oh, and we need a coconut. Technically, we need two. So, hang on a sec. You know, despite them adding that, that's still a really annoying jump. That's still a really annoying way up, because that jump is not very consistent at all. Oh. Really? I thought I could just drop through. Well, clearly I don't remember how I play this game. How did I drop down while flying? Did I start flying mid-air? Because I didn't know you could do that. Okay. I think that's a requirement for coconuts. Oh, I shouldn't have hopped back on. We're just gonna hop off again to go up these steps before. Guys, I'm sorry, but I'm just not gonna deal with you. I've already done the Pit of 100 Trials today. You know, I think there's a badge that lets you run away from fights with 100% reliability without having to do the little quick time event. And that would probably be pretty useful in the pit. Okay. So for the Zest Frappe, maple syrup and an ice storm. You know, if you mixed Ice Storm and Fire Flower, she should just give you back water. She really should. Okay, we got our Zest Frappe. Gold Leaf and Ice Storm should give us our Snow Bunny. And this thing will be adorable, so I recommend looking up if you're not actually watching the screen for the moment. Look at it! It's a little bean. Often freezes you. Most of the others are sometimes freeze you, but this one is more likely than not gonna frost you. Look at that little guy. It's adorable. Okay. I think the next several things take cake mix. Except for one thing that I know I haven't made in this run. Coconut and fire flower together. Wow, that's all I can say. I'm not sure why, but this is what came out. Go on, take it. Yeah, we made a bomb. Yeah, so the next several things all take cake mix. First things first, we're going to want a Volt Shroom for one of these recipes. Oh, hush phone, I'm busy. Yes, I know I need to go to the gym, but I'm not going to until I've done this. Got the coconut, got the jam and jelly, got the Volt Shroom. I do technically need another fire flower, but I don't think I have room. How many items do I have? 17, yes. Okay, I've got room for 3 cake mix. I'm gonna need to come back here. Wait, apparently I already have 3 cake mix in my inventory. I'm gonna need more, though. I think I'm still gonna need to come back for one. Okay. Coconut and cake mix. Cocoa candy. Jam and jelly and cake mix. Cake mix and Volt Shroom. Part of the thing is that I don't know if I've already cooked this up. I think I just found it somewhere. Okay. I gotta check the recipes that I haven't made yet. Okay, I have made space food. That's good, because that saves me a cake mix and a dried bouquet, because I don't want to have to go and get another one. I will, however, need to make another poison shroom, which is going to be another chain that involves hot sauce. And I'm going to need a couple fire flowers for the remaining stuff as well. Do I still have a Zest Deluxe? I can't even remember what that is. I definitely do. I remember getting it, and I don't think I used it. Okay, so I'm going to need a courage shell soon, but for now... Okay, I need a fire flower. Hot sauce and something. A leaf. I'm gonna need a fire flower, hot sauce, and a leaf. 2 fire flowers. 2 fire flowers. Hot sauce, leaf. Wait, couples cake. Crap. I have to make that. Okay, that's just snow bunny plus spicy soup. I can do that. Alright, let's keep it simple. 2 fire flowers. A courage shell. An egg. Yeah. 2 fire flowers, a courage shell, and an egg for now. Oh, I already have hot sauce. That's nice. I don't have an egg in storage, do I? Because that would save me a trip to the Great Tree. Egg. Nope. Courage shell. Let's get the egg first. For the life of me, I can't jump onto that from it. I can't jump onto these pipes from in front, because if I get close enough to jump in, I'll just wind up reading the label. Can't store anything. I think another thing that would probably be part of the routing is like doing the trips with an emphasis on getting the things that you can't just buy. So I imagine I could save a lot of time on these trips if I was ducking between Zest's house and the shop next door instead of ducking out for an extra trip. Okay. Cake mix and fire flour. Oh. I did not mean to hit the home button. Have my Zest Deluxe in my inventory or no? Okay. We'll save that for a minute then. Egg and fire flour will be next. And this is another one that surprises her somehow. I made another bomb. And now, for kind of a cool one, if I cook this bomb and this bomb, her house burns down. No, it doesn't. Toss it to attack all foes. Okay, I need spicy soup. And I need my Zest Deluxe, and I need a slow shroom. So, Fire Flower, Zest Deluxe, Slow Shroom. I have 17 items, right? Yep. Wait, do I not have it? Did I spend it? Please tell me I didn't. Oh no, that means I have to make a whole new Zest Deluxe. There's only... I'm out of Ultra Shrooms. I would need a healthy salad for that. Okay, for now, I've got my Fire Flower. Can progress along that to get Couple's Cake. Yeah, okay. Inky sauce was what again? I know it was hot sauce plus something. Hot sauce plus leaf, that's right. Okay. First thing, one item, Fire Flower. Two items, spicy soup, and everyone say goodbye to our snow bunny. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Lastborn. And the show Umbreon. Oh. Goodbye, Snow Bunny. I should save sometime soon. I've done a lot of these recipes. Okay. So that Couple's Cake was to pair with a poison shroom. In order to make a poison shroom, I need inky sauce and a slow shroom. Got the spicy soup, got that. Turtle leaf and hot sauce. Okay, I got the inky sauce. I need a slow shroom. I also need whatever it takes to make a healthy salad. Leaf and horsetail is easier. So, slow shroom, leaf, and horsetail. We're almost there, chat. We are getting close. There's only one shop I'm sure sells horsetails. Or, not horsetails, slow shrooms. Great. I should have just done it on foot. There's a cool thing where if you... There's a cool thing where if you time the flight right, you don't lose height, and so you can fly across, and I think it's slightly faster. Anyway, let's go to the store. Almost there. Leaf and horsetail. I'm kind of just making an educated guess on whether it's faster to get the horsetail or the whatchamacallit, the gold leaf, because that's an option too. I think it's faster to get the horsetail. Mainly because we're going to get the leaf anyway. I think that's everything we need. If it's not, it's because I messed up on, or I forgot some recipe. Okay, so for the poison mushroom, we need the slow shroom and the inky sauce. With the poison mushroom and the couple's cake, we make trial stew. And then horsetail and turtle leaf for the healthy salad. Wait, I do have... How did I miss that? I've got the Zest Deluxe right there. I'm just stupid. Zest Deluxe. And Courage Shell. Courage Meal? Oh, yeah, right. That's what it's called. throw it to attack an enemy. I think that's all of it. Yep, 58 out of 58. So I just want to highlight what it says about the trial stew. Just yields incredible results. It doesn't say anything about the effect, just it yields incredible results. And this one you just throw to attack an enemy. At least this one blows up all the enemies. And I'm guessing I have to go through a load zone to make this stick. Also, I should save. Congratulations, you've learned all of Zest's recipes. Her menu is now complete, so all your meals can be mighty tasty and mighty too. As proof of your efforts, we've sent you a special reward, the cooking trophy. And, congrats you comprehensive collector. Collected all the recipes, obtained every badge, filled up your entire catalog. Head on over to Rogueport's main square, a shiny reward is waiting for you. So that's another one, we got the cooking trophy. Let's get our reward. Gold medal badge. Unfortunately, this overwrites the Waluigi option, so it's definitely a direct step down. But that's it. We have officially 100%ed the game. I'm trying to get us lined up for a nice picture. There we have it. 100% completion. I have never done that before on this game. I don't even know if that gold badge was a thing in the original. I have no idea. I also didn't know that you could get her to go under that. Alright, Goombella. Enter your gremlin area. I think that's where we're going to wrap it up. I didn't quite leave enough time for us to go and do story time with the guy on top of the roof, or to read through all of Luigi's propaganda biographies, so you know what? If you want to do that, get the game yourself. Because this is a really iconic game. It's really exciting to see a remake of Paper Mario TTYD, because this was the peak of the Mario RPG concept. They've never approached this, and it's a really special game. It's not too difficult for the most part, but you can make it challenging. Obviously, we 100%ed this, dealing 5 points of damage and attacking once. And the rest of it was just Pacifist. I think that's pretty frickin' cool. So, thanks everyone for being here. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Later, folks. Bye. 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 Bye.